Hello guys and welcome back to my Civilization 6 series, playing as Greece and Pericles as the main character. So far so good. We've had a bit of a good start in the main sessions itself. And one thing I do want to say is thank you very much to people leaving comments and hints and tips and pointers and stuff that I should be doing and stuff for later on in the game. And I do actually want to point some of them out now, to be honest, just before I forget, while I get wound up with some of other bits and bobs. So I had a lovely comment off Angel, which pretty much said that, and this was due to the fact of I was complaining about how the horse units were so strong and they were doing so much damage to my units, even though my units are later in tech. And one of the things was the Machu Picchu have a town combat bonus against a civ in a golden era, which I'm in. So with me being at war with them, they got a 10 combat bonus, and that I think applies to all their units. Which pretty much meant that they had an advantage against me when I attacked them, which was a bit crap in essence, but it does actually go to show wondering why my units were getting beaten so easily, even though I had better units, which, you know, it's just one of those things. So I will have to keep that in the future. I'm trying to think, do I have to go into a Dark Age or a Normal Age to be able to combat these guys? Because, I mean, this empire is what you would call an empire. It's got so many cities right now, and I'm worried about the fact of eventually they will try and have another go at me again. So we might need to build up some kind of border, and if I maybe get a 5th city up here, it would help out. Another comment that I got off was Tom. When you reach the modern era civic conservation, you will be able to plant forests. They increase appeal. You will also be able to found national parks for tourism. So again, more pointers on the cultural victory that I do want to aim towards. So if I build another city up here, you chop down forests for get production, but then later as you get one of the civics, you can actually get conservation. It allows you to be able to plant woodlands, which again increase appeal, it goes towards tourism. Now I can't remember where that is. That's archaeology, which is a good one to get as well. Yeah, naturalist, which is that naturalist. There is something along those lines. There's confirmation, which is the national parks. So that's all the way up there. So that's still a few turns away. Not too far. I mean, because my culture's quite high up per turn, per turn, at 103, which is really, really good. And I'm at 69 in terms of, actually, probably a bit higher than that. No. What is my science per turn? Because I can't see it, because I've got an indicator at the top there, which kind of blocks the view. What is my science per turn? Science. Oh, yeah, it's 69. Okay, 69.7 per turn. And then my culture is quite good as well, which is 103 per turn. So my culture is actually doing better than my science. But one thing I do want to keep in mind right now is that, yeah, we've got all these things down here. So what was I going to do? What was I looking at? I just need to remind myself. So they were going for the Hugh Telecali, which is in the lake. We got the amphitheatre, which was being built in my theatre. It's not called a theatre district in this one, it's called something else, and I've completely forgotten the name of what it is. And then we're also building a watermill and a watermill up there. And I do want to go for a settler. I do want to actually get a settler and go up here and get the jade, get the crabs. If I settle on the coast, I think it'd be better. And maybe we can go for the deer as well. So let's just have a look. So Cleopatra is still being defeated, and it can finally now get rid of it. I had a problem from the last episode as well, or last session, so where I couldn't actually get rid of it. And we've finished the Colosseum, which, I mean, we're doing, again, this is the culture thing and the tourism, which is if we can keep this going, it's going to be really, really well for us. And we can influence a lot of civs, that'd be even more better. But right now, I think I can back off. We had peace, which was one of the things that was at the end of the last session. So we can now pull off our units. And just heal up on our borders, basically. With my horse units back. And just keep an eye on this front, because I can expect to be pushed this way, depending on what's happening in terms of the Cree. Now, I wonder, are they at war? They're very unhappy with them at the moment, so it is something to keep an eye out, because if he starts getting too hectic, this is going to be a much of a problem. And again, he's unhappy with, yes, the denounce. So there might be some pushing up here of wars later down the line. But I do want to, one of my bonuses that I have for being Pericles is the city-state bonus, so I need to keep these city-states alive if possible, because I get bonuses for Surazane with them, which is, I think, 5% culture. And that's, again, the reason why my culture, as you can see here, plus 25% on plus 20.6 from city states. So I'm actually getting quite a large majority from city states. But yeah, anyway, let's just skip through them. I was actually building farms in here, wasn't I? Yeah, we need to build some more. So we'll build here. We should actually knock that up to 11. That'll be kind of good. I might actually want to knock down this forest and turn it into get production for it. Or we can actually turn it into, again, the lumber mill is one of those ones of production, but it gives you over time, or you could chop it down for one massive bonus, which is always interesting to go. We are done here, and I do want to build a settler. It's something I was wanting to get done now. Finish that off, and what's your passive ability? Oh, that's the heal, isn't it? And then Eureka Moment for one round of technology from the medieval and Renaissance era. So we need a... Oh, it's when you retire him. Well, we'll get rid of him. Siege tactics. Nice. Probably want to build maybe an encampment on this one, which would be very useful to get in there. Let's just level you up. And then we'll get the horses back just to chill out. Alright, let's get in. I'm still undecided whether I want to actually turn that into a lumber yard or a chop it down and get rid of nature. Okay, so we're done on the coastal area. I could actually go and buy, I mean, because we're settled on the coast, I could actually get a caravan. Have I actually researched them yet? Where's the trireme? I guess because I haven't actually researched them, I can't do that. Or do I need a harbour? I thought I'm on the coast, aren't I? Okay. So we've just built the water wheel. I could get the monument, which increases culture, which it seems like a good thing to go for. So why not? Anything to increase my culture a little bit more is always a positive. And then we'll just chill out here in my area. I could actually, it should be worth buying that tile, to be honest, before he expands to it. So we get a production, or if we get 101 production in one go for removing the forest, or we can get 1 extra production per turn, which means if we have it for 100 turns, it gives us the equal to what the bonus would be. You know what? I'm going to get rid of it. 101 production is quite useful, and I can change this tile into... yeah, I could change it to a farm if I wanted to, which would be a bit better. And I do need to get my science up quite often enough, because I am lagging behind in the science department. I am first in science, but I'd rather get a bit further ahead. And the industrial zone, which would be quite good as well. And maybe an encampment down here at some point. But we'll get the university. I want to go to here and get the luxury spices, which I don't think I've got in my sieve. Oh no, I do. I've got 1 there, but having 2 is good because you can trade them, which is always a good thing. Let's just chill here. Scythia has conquered the original capital of Cairo.
And first Hephaestus makes a...
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about Scythia on my left here, which would be another problem. It feels like I'm going to get sandwiched between 2 big empires before long. So I just need to see if I can keep increasing my science, so I'm just prepared for them when it comes. Okay, so that's now finished. We've got quite a lot of wheat here, haven't we? And now that would be a good idea for a camper, a industrial zone right here, because it gives extra 2 production. And it would remove the mine, but it kind of balances itself out being an industrial zone, so... I'm going to build that there. And then what I'll do is get a builder to come up and improve this stone anyway. Let's get sailing, because I'd love to have a galley here. Actually, no, saying that. What was I going for? I was going for something, wasn't I? Before at the end of last session. Potato Palace. Oh, no, actually, I did look at that and then realised it won't be very good. Let's have a quick gander here on where I need to go. Vietnamese Arsenal, that gives so I can build a shipyard, which is the part of the harbour improvement. That's Oxford University, which would be really good to go for. But I do actually need to get this to be able to go there. I'm just having a little look here. Blue's Fort, it's got Renaissance walls, which is good. Military Academy, we can get field cannons at some point, then we can get rifle in. I do think I really want to get this, which is Oxford University, because it allows me to be able to get Oxford University, which is plus 20 science for the city, and awards 2 random chosen free technologies when complete. So it's like a really good one to go for, but I do need to get banking and astronomy to be able to unlock it with the way the tech tree works. So it's going to be quite a few turns away there, but I think because we're ahead, we're okay. I mean, actually saying that, looking at Sentinel Tree, there's us and, oh wow, yeah, he is actually burning away on technology with me. He is equal on technology in terms of me now, which is a bit of a worry. Don't like that, but it's because how many cities he's got. Oh, those spices. I offer spices, he gives me open borders and all this. Yes, I'll take that, Spain, thank you. Okay, so let's get some cities built. I'm going to build on the coast. We can actually get a new Great Writer, which gives us Canterbury Tales. I don't see why not. Not like I can really do anything with them at the moment.
Oh, my heart.
Nice. Can you... Oh, you can, nice.
At night there was in that.
Okay, so we've got one of them, and I think we've run out of spaces in this city, so we need to improve before we can actually get the extra retirement there. Which was one of these, either an art museum or an archaeologist museum. Ooh, what's that one? +1 amenities, +4 houses in cities with governors, -2 loyalty with cities without governors, awards 1 plus governor title, unlocks autocracy, legacy policy card. Ooh, which one do I want? See, this one's quite good for it means you can expand. 50% increase production towards settlers. New cities receive a free builder. So by the time that gets up there, that'll be quite good. And what's this one? Capture an enemy city grants 20% bonus production in all cities for 5 turns awards. See, that one seems like it's the best one because it gives you amenities, gives you housing in cities with the governors. But then you do lose loyalty as a minus... And this one only works when you wanting to build quite a lot of cities. I mean, I could build one over here and then maybe up here again and get these 2 knighters. Or maybe up here. But I'm quite constricted now on where to really build in this stage of the game. So I'm going to go for the audience chamber. And then want to... yeah, we'd probably want to go and change this into a farm. That increases that to 12, so that gives us a bit longer to worry about population size. Then once it gets at a decent size, you can just turn it into maybe a production hub. So let's jump out this way. Yeah, I'm going to settle on the coast. I'm trying to think between this tile or this one. You don't have to. I could settle here and then get this, because you can build a harbour in there and you can still use it, which is kind of one of the cool things. Let's just go back here and go to sleep. How many turns? We've got 2. We've got all the resources around here, so I do probably want to send this up with the yeah, with the settler and just get 2 tiles quickly. Maybe the crabs? Oh no, I need Xylem for that. I could actually get the cattle bonus. Opera and ballet. Whey. Wow, we've had a lot of stuff going on. Oh, road's been unlocked and improved. Sweet. Well, I'm just probably going to sleep for you for now. We get some more envoys. Now, who do you want to start sending these people to? We're Surazane with 5 civs at the moment, but I do want to keep Surazane with a couple of them because it would be a bad idea if I lost them. Now, I could try and see if I get Geneva because I've got 2 points, which would get me up to 3 and increase my science. And then we can see if we can actually take Geneva off whoever's influential we at the moment. And then we also get a great artist. Wow. And I can't use him. So let's just send him over in this settlement for now. I've got Homer over here. I've got, is that Jeffrey? And Don Dontello. So I'm quite, well, hemped up on all these people at the moment. Okay, so we can get St. Michael, which would be for that. I mean, that would award a governor if we get nationalism. But I think we need to just get these kind of bumped up here at the moment. Because we're a bit behind on some of the civics. Okay, move you. Put you on the coast. I think this doesn't give food, it gives production. Which I guess is good for a new city. You're going to sleep.
Listen, strange women.
Government unlocked. Hey. Right, so we've actually got one of these guys. So what can we get? We got land acquisition, which is the financier, which would be good to probably get and put into one of the new cities. So new tiles in a city faster. I won't be able to. Ooh, will I? Hold on. What do we want? That's production. Yes. I mean, we could get a lot of production. Oh, well, a lot of food quite quickly, which would bump this up in size, or get production and some housing. Move the cattle resource from this plot. I mean, we do have 2 extra cattle here, which would give us production anyway. But then saying that, it could get quite a lot. The industrial zone could go right there in the future, and I don't know if it benefits off cattle. We'll do the production. I want to see if it actually works later down the line. That's really quite good for getting that one in. We can get theocracy. That'll work. And then we want to point a... Yes, we're Argos. Get you in there. Probably want to go for one of these. Which one's that one? So that's great work slot, and that's artifact slot. Let's get the art museum in there, because we do have some arts to be able to fill up. And then we can get a monument just for the culture. And, ooh, one of the wildcats. Actually, we've got a new government, haven't we? Unlock when Reformed Church is complete. So we can. I'm trying to think which would be the best one to go. We're at autocracy at the moment. We could go for... I'm probably going to go for monarch, because plus 1 house per level of wall, and plus it in 50% influence points. Yeah, we'll go for monarch. Monarchy. Sweet. Okay, so let's scrap all these out, and let's start putting in some lovely new upgrades. So we've got 2 wildcard slots, which is nice, because we get the 1 extra because we are Greece. So we could get... Now, what do I need to go for? Because I need to make sure I remember to look at Great Works here. Because these all give like bonuses, which is always nice. Are these set bonuses? I'm going to guess. Okay, so we've got all these. We haven't got too many at the moment, but I guess as we start building more and more, we'll be able to... So the idea is you can actually start getting extra more Great Work slots, but right now, I don't really need any of these as such. I mean, the Great Right is always a good one to go for. But I could probably go for the influence to get more envoys. Actually, put that one in there. That makes more sense. And then what do we have here? So we have production towards encampment buildings, which is something we want to do for, and production towards defensive buildings, because we will want to get units before long. Amenities and garrison units, double loyalty. So it's heavy and light cavalry, which we aren't doing at the moment. I mean, we could just get that and get less gold per turn, in essence. We don't get as much economic policies, but that's fine. We could still keep the train builders for now. Production all cities. I think this one's a good one to keep, just for now. Because I want to get another builder. And then we just have one more wildcard slot we could go for. Which probably would be... I mean, science points would be really, really good. Great merchant point, Arctic point, great admiral points. I mean, great engineer. I'm going to go for that. I think that will work kind of well for us. Okay. So I want to get the jade next. And that will give us an extra luxury we can potentially trade. Someone's doing something. I had some pillaging going on, but I don't know where. It's probably someone at war. They want mercury, and they will give me... go on then. I mean, I've got 708 gold, which might be worth just to...
Astronomy. I don't like to commit myself about heaven and hell.
Government unlocked.
I have friends in both.
I don't really need that. Watch this one goes. Yeah, so more production. So actually saying that, over here would be a good point for some production if industrial zone, in all fairness, because these give +2. I'm not sure how it works in general, but it could be worthwhile. And then saying that, while I'm here, what I'll do is I want to... Oh, I can't actually buy a builder because this is here. Let's just move you out of the way for now. I'm going to buy a builder. So I've got the coin, so might as well. We don't want to change that around for now. And again, we was trying to just catch up here, wouldn't we? So we need to get a Statue of Liberty. So that grants 2 settlers. All your cities within 6 towers have 100% loyalty. Must be built on the coast adjacent to land and harbour districts. Okay. Got nationalism there, which we don't have yet. But it does give governor title. We probably want to go for getting up here, which will be the main perk of a lot of this stuff, which is all your Ferris wheels for tourism. You got your aquarium for tourism. Basically means you can build a water park. But to get that, I think we need to, yeah. So we'd have to go through get mercantilism, and then move on to colonialism, and then finally natural history. But I think that's not too bad of an objective there. They want some jade, and then we give them all them, and they actually give me some wine, so thank you. It's like with a trade hub. We've got all the best resources that everyone wants, and we're giving them away. Okay, so this one's guy's got 7. We want to obviously go up this way and get the stone changed over. You can come back and now chill in here. Again, I extend my heartiest congratulations on the productivity of your people. Oh, thank you. It's appreciated. I do try. Okay, trade. I mean, we could go to Argos. We can actually send him all the way through Argos to Wicasco, whatever that name is. Which this would give me some gold. You know what? I'll go through there and it'll work anyway because I get a road there. That's usually the main thing that you do trades for, is just to get the road network up. Okay, so now we've finished the industrial zone here, so we can actually get a workshop which gives more production, which will be very, very good. We can actually go for a... I'm probably going to go get the amphitheater up, just because it's something I do need, because I've got these great slots that writers and whatever that I can't do out. No. No, go away. I'm not giving you anything that I have. This is my culture. Prove you. Great writer. Hello, drinking alone. Yeah, go on then. Just to make it even more awkward for us. Oh, there's so many. I've got too many. I can't do it with them. I really need to get all my theatres up.
If you're the bank 100.
Oh, and a great scientist. What's that one? Trigger free Euchre moments from Renaissance Industrial. Wow, that would be really good. What do you need to be in? Must occupy District of Wonder with a free slot. Oh no, wrong one. This one. This guy. There we go. Nice. And you go to sleep. Sweet. Oh, this is going well. It's going really well. Let's move down this way and let's get... ooh, let's have a look here. Got a lumber mill up there. We give us some mines on these areas. I mean, we could go for the copper as well because that's a bonus resource which would be useful to get. Or we could get the deer. So I'm going to go down because I think the deer provide food, if I remember correctly. Open borders for 1 gold, 30 turns. Well, I'll take the open borders. It's fine.
Having seen a non-market economy.
Okay, cool. We still Surazim a lot of these guys. So, hey, Geneva, do you want to come to me and be my friend? There we go. Look at this. This is just ridiculous. The Malon Raider. I don't know what strength they are. It's worth just having a look at the moment. You tread on dangerous ground by making common cause of city. Hey, get lost, Victoria. City-states are mine. They've switched to monarchy. Okay. Oh, looks like we got some guys coming up on my border. Might be worthwhile to start invested in some more military. I'm impressed with the depth of scientific research. Oh, thank you. Oh, we've actually met Saladin, who's the last guy in our little group, and he's only just there. I don't know how we've not met him yet. I guess it's because of the other end of Scythia. It's surprising enough anyway. Okay, so we've done that one. We could get a foreign ministry, we get an intelligence agency, or we get a Grand Master's chapel. Well, the chapel seems pointless because we're not really doing faith. This gives extra spy capacity, which I mean we're not really using spies, and this one gives leverage in city-states costs half the gold, and city-state use gives plus for combat strength if you are the city-state Surazane. Ooh, yes please. Although first, I want to have a look. +2, +2, +2, +2. I'm trying to think, should I build it there or here? I mean, that one is really good. I think it's really good anyway. And it seems we are more or less trying to focus on city-states. It's probably something to go for. Wow, we've got all these wonders as well that we can actually do something with. Oh, religious tourism from this city. Okay. +1 area score, and after this wonder is completed, Taj Mahal, Forbidden City. So many different wonders now in this game. Chichen Itza. Oh yeah, Rainforest Towers. I don't really have that one. See, this one's not bad. It applies +1 policy slot, and it must be built on flat land adjacent to the city centre, which will be one of these two. But what else does it provide? So it's just +5 culture. Oh, okay. We'll go for it. I guess rid of the farm for now, but we lost a Surazane. Who took over one of my bloody Surazanes? My city-states. Who do we lose?